Hello guys, I'm Gregory Alba.
And I am John.
A little while ago, before I left for Switzerland, I posted a reaction to a Russian film called Guardians.
Oh my.
And I thought it looked cool. Most of the comments came in saying that it's from a director that people in Russia hate.
Oh no.
And that it's probably going to be a shit film.
Well, there's a reason they sent that trailer here though, because you're going to see it, and if you don't know the context, you're going to be like, oh, it looks cool.
A lot of people, a lot of Russian followers of the channel, and the first person I saw that requested it, I want to give him a shout out, Flateeks1. Flateeks1, since you're the first one, I'm going to shout you out.
Woo!
Said we should check out the trailer for Viking. That one looks really good, and then a lot of people were commenting, yeah, if you're anything, you should watch the trailer for Viking. So,
okay, alright.
I'm interested in more foreign cinema.
What if they're fucking with us and they hate this director even more than the last director?
They want us to hate this
trailer.
trailer.
They want to destroy our reputation in Russia.
Wow, beautiful shot there.
Whoa!
Whoa! What the hell?
Oh shit!
Эй! Я брат вашего князя! Позовите Ярополка, я хочу говорить с ним!
Ты служил моему отцу. Он мертв. А ты жив?
Отец! Кто жених?
Я! Владимир!
Князь из рода Рюрика.
Теперь либо ты его, либо он тебя. Ну за что?
Мне нужна сила, Ромеев.
Fucking that.
Отдай мне Ирину. Отдай, я уйду сразу.
Не будет войны. Я не разрешил.
Здесь есть кто помнит моего отца. Я вам верну его удачу и силу. Будьте со мной!
Oh! That from you. Ouch.
Ее хочу. Джон.
Damn.
Ты чужой здесь, как Викинг. С тобой пришла беда.
Спаси себя и город!
Он вынесет! Он мертв! Он не князь!
Какой дар тебе еще нужен? От какого бога?
Poor horses. Viking. Are they saying December 2016 in the trailer?
Yeah.
One thing I like about when I watch foreign trailers is seeing style and tone. That's what I mainly took away from this, was looking at the style and imagery of this film. Especially for a trailer of its type. It's easy for me to imagine American filmmakers casting British people to be these guys.
Yeah.
Like Vikings. And maybe capitalizing more on the romantic aspect of it.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, Hollywood has a vibe.
Yeah, but seeing this vibe, it does seem to be more about this man wanting to take, like, the man who was exiled and wanting to restore peace and take back the throne. I like the aspect of his character there, of how he was a man from exile, and they're calling him like he's a slave, he's a peasant, he shouldn't be someone who's leading an army and all these things, like he should be taken down easily.
Your status.
Yeah, and but it's really showing that he has the skill and the mentality that he takes. And I love that moment where he's like, I want to marry her.
The thing about a lot of foreign trailers I see, and especially this one, is like they feel like a lot of real people made them. I don't know how else to kind of put that sentence together. If this was a Hollywood movie, I feel like it would kind of feel like a fantasy, whereas those battle sequences just look grungy and nasty, and like they really got a lot of people together and simulated a battle. And that's, you know, what looks so incredible to me, is that sort of old school, we got a whole bunch of people to be in this scene sort of vibe where everything's really there.
Yeah, it's like they clearly shot on real locations. It looks like the sets were beautifully built.
Looks like they had tons of extras.
Looks like they really shot in the snow. And
like
stuff,
there are a couple CG, sequences in this trailer, but
it's not like Ben-Hur in the States, like, that's what I think
it
of.
Looks
when
really shiny and everything.
Yeah, and a lot of CGI. And this feels like this could have a hard R. I don't know what rating it is, but I feel like it's going to be rated R.
Probably,
yeah. There seems to be like a
that's a
gritty
12+ at the beginning.
There seems to be like a gritty nastiness to this look with a lot of real stuntmen involved in it and a great production design. If anything, out of all films I've released in the States, it reminds me of the original Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, kind of.
Not The Hobbit, but The Lord of the Rings.
Well, yeah, that's a good contrast to draw, because The Hobbit kind of does fall into every sort of big shiny studio pitfall that Lord of the Rings avoids. Like, this does feel like a real epic.
The battle sequences look fucking intense. Like that one moment where they like take the spike and they shove that guy into the wall.
Yeah.
Like the violence in it does look appealing. It's a film called Viking, and whenever I think of Vikings, I think of violence. That's usually one of the first things that comes to mind for me is brutal violence, or like when Nicholas Winding Refn did Valhalla Rising, or things like that, where it has a real nastiness to it, a real like subdued, down to the earth travelers.
It's not as saturated. Yeah, it feels like at least it'll encapsulate a lot of the roughness of this world as well. Like, it's not glamorous. Period piece, as much. I'm sure that with a film this scale, there's always some kind of glamour flourishes, but movies like these always look a lot less glamorous to me than a lot of ours do.
Well, I feel like they're willing to take a little bit more risk in terms of stuff like that.
Yeah. And just throwing down, because like this looks like you think of Game of Thrones while you're watching this, sort of just like there's some really grimy, like holy shit stuff in this trailer that really looks impressive.
I don't know who the main actor is. I've never heard of anyone involved in this film before, but the main actor, the guy who's like leading the charge, I'm like finding myself getting pumped up and like going rooting for this guy.
He's got that quality.
The underdog story of this Viking.
Be with me.
Yeah, I find myself rooting for him. Yeah,
let's do this.
And that story of like honoring tradition, honoring your bloodline. I love it. A lot of this looks really fucking cool. It looks more along the lines of like the director's cut of King Arthur and shit like that.
I don't know if this will come over here, but I'd definitely be excited to check it out.
And it seems like they got like real animals involved in the making of this film.
Yeah.
Like, you see that bull riding at one point. You get a lot of horses in there. And anytime I see horses like fall, I know they're like trained horses and they're supposed to do that stuff. But a lot of the times when I see that in movies, I still feel bad for them when like you see people like put a spike through a horse and stuff. It really disturbs the hell out of me when I see that.
Oh, there's a whole lot of upsetting history about like how we came to take care of animals on sets.
This really does look like the lifestyle of being a warrior in those times.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm mostly intrigued by, is not because, oh, cool spectacle and cool violence. It feels like I'm going to see what it's like to be a warrior back then.
Well, here's the battle, here's how hard the battle is, and here's what the battle is.
Because it's not just like battle on land, they have battles in the water, they have battles in the snow. They had all kinds of locations in this trailer that really drew me in. So yeah, thank you guys for recommending that. All you Russians out there.
Russians!
Russian. I must break you. Rocky Balboa.
Dolph.
It's the best Russian movie I've seen.
Top notch.
I think Sylvester Stallone captured the
movies.
country of Russia best in Rocky IV. When everyone quickly turned on their own and started rooting for the Italian stallion.
How do people feel about Timur Bekmambetov? Because like he came over here because like the Night Watch caught on and stuff like that, and now he's like, making all these movies in America.
Did he do better?
Yeah, he did.
he did the movie I'm complaining about.
He did do that.
Like when I think of film. Oh no, dude, you're becoming American. Stick to your roots.
Yeah, I wonder how the Russian. He's Russian, right? I wonder how they feel about him, especially about how they reacted to the last trailer.
Yeah, hopefully they notify us when there's like actual screenings of this film coming out.
Fly us out to the premiere.
Fly us out to the premiere, Russia. I would love to go. I feel like my American personality would fit in very well with your community. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to The Real Rejects. BAM!
Ty Bo.
Jesus Christ has blessed John with a Twitter and Instagram handle called Reasons to Jerry.
He did. He gave them to me personally.
And Moses came back from the dead.
He did.
And gave him Facebook.com/TheRealRejects.
He did.
And Facebook.com/Reasons to Jerry. we grew up Catholic, so we can say stuff like that. Oh, and shout out to a Russian sub, Triple X Kitty Chan XX. She was one of the subscribers that asked for us to watch this trailer. I wanted to say thank you for requesting that.
Yeah.
She has the awesome, hot, blonde Russian looks. And that's why I said we'll shout her out. Because you fit the category of what Americans tend to like from hot Russians.
Oh, boy. Yeah, let's just type a whole culture there.
We're not doing that.
We're not.
Complimenting.
I know. I guess. Maybe not. Ben-Hur.
I'm letting you know, though, you don't want to put Triple X in your thumbnail.
Yeah, you'll get Vin Diesel's fan mail.